Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to Frostpunk and the Last Autumn. So we are continuing. Well, not continuing. Actually, today we are starting fresh. We are starting a new run in the Last Autumn. Since we failed the last time. Did not work out so well for us the last time, but we learned quite a bit, and so now we're going to start a new run all the way through the DLC, the Last Autumn. So, as we always do, let me say hello to myself. Hello, me. So we always do. Let me say hello to myself. Hello, me. Oh, hello. Right back at you, my friend. All right. So let's do this. All right. So we will select a scenario, the Last Autumn. Let's see. We're not going to customize anything. We are going to play through the opening cinematic, just because I love it so much. We're not going to skip over something like that. I'll try not to talk through it, but it's always difficult, you know. But here we go. Let's start it. Let's get it going.
Personal Journal of Euphemia McLaughlin, Assistant Engineer at Imperial Exploration Company. It's been 5 weeks since we have left the familiar walls of Birmingham behind.
Oh, Birmingham.
Weeks of uncertainty, of struggle, of hope. And finally, we have reached the shores.
Again.
We had 3 deaths so
For us.
far. Or small price for progress, as IEC called it. I can only hope I am going to avoid their fate. They've claimed there was nothing to fear.
But fear
That this
itself.
whole journey of ours was just a precaution.
Yeah.
But now, it feels like the weather is changing.
Is it?
And the winter
Winter
winter.
is coming.
seems inevitable.
We didn't get a winter is coming. Alright, let's do this. The Last Autumn. We crossed the rough northern seas to reach Site 113, where we are to build the greatest marvel of technology, a generator. Your crew, lured by the promise of a steady job and eager to leave the work, riots, and bread queues behind, are somewhat taken aback at the sight of the desolate landscape surrounding the site. They were told not to ask for details, and there's no turning back now. There's no consensus why this contract has such a high priority, considering the deteriorating situation of the Empire. But your superiors are clear. This is the most important job of your life. For Queen and country. Let's do this. Look at that beautiful landscape. Can't wait to strip mine it. Basic facilities. Before you start building the generator, you have to set up the basic supply infrastructure. This means building the docks and gathering the resources piling up by them. You'll also need a raw food source, the fishing harbor, or a forager's camp set up by a food source somewhere in the plains. Alright, so let's pause this. Let's see. Let's turn this around. Yeah, there we go. I always like to have the water down this way. Okay. So we're going to start with basic housing and stuff over here. So we need to research and build some docks. So let's start with our workshop right here. Or maybe we'll start... No, we're going to want to build gathering stuff there. So we'll start there. We'll build ourselves. Oh my god, Kim in. And then we'll build it down this way. There we go. Let's see. We don't have a lot of wood. How much does this one take? Let's say. Okay. 15. So we don't even have enough. So let's start maxing out some of these gathering posts here. Just start gathering stuff up. That leaves us a few people. Oh, what do we got here? Steam cores. Gather them up. We have to stay on track. That's what we did last time. So the last time we did this, I think I leaned too heavily into the workers. So this time around, we're not going to lean as heavily into them. All right. So little tents here. Shelter for 10 people. So we'll start building them. I want to make room for sawmills. So we'll start building. Oh yeah, okay. Well, let's unpause. Let people start working. Start gathering resources. Get moving, people. Yeah, get moving. That's right. It is time to work. It is time to build my stuff. Oh, and actually, let's... oh, no employees available. Okay. Well, we don't need the coal yet. We don't need it yet. So let's start collecting stuff. Out of wood. Oh no. Yeah, build me this thing. But we definitely do need some docks to start. Oh. First steps. Sir, our employer, the Imperial Exploration Company, has prepared the site for us. Besides digging the enormous shaft for the underground part of the generator, they left some construction materials behind to get us started. We should set up camp and clear the area around the shaft and make space for the construction facilities. Yeah, I see. Gotcha, buddy. Alright, let's start doing that. And let's get those docks built. So we need... Okay, so we need some more wood. So let's get the wood built. There we go. No, not the Book of Laws. The tech tree. Get me some docks. Yeah, there we go. There's a house. So, remind me again what we need. So we need 10 wood for houses. Yeah, we're doing that. Build and activate a fishing harbor. Oh, yeah, yeah. So what do we need for that? Alright, so we've got no cooked meals. So let's get that built. very somewhat early here. So let's get to 20 wood. There we go. So let's build a cookhouse. We'll put it right here. Yeah. We're always out of wood. We're always out of wood. Alright, so we got the one house. So I want to build like a row of houses here so that we can put the pub, the eventual pub, over there. Let's take a look here. What can we pass already? Yeah, we'll have to build it. We don't need it yet, so let's not make the promise. So we're building that. Let's build more tents. Get people housed up. Alright. So we're not getting any of that. We're getting about 80 of that in. So maybe, yeah, we'll go off of that and we'll start taking in coal. Because we have that. This way, we're getting all the resources in. Build another tent. All right, almost getting the cookhouse done here.
Time to grab a bite.
Is it time to grab a bite? Yeah, let's get some more engineers on that. Start cooking us some stuff. Gotta get... How did the ship land? I guess it was this right here? Alright, what do we got? Idle hands. As the first workday ends, people start gathering in small groups to chat or play cards. A couple of workers are throwing rocks down the huge central shaft. Deep, ain't it? And to think we have to work down there. Out of boredom, or maybe to exercise their fears, more workers join in. Soon, rocks start raining down the hole. This might be dangerous, but the camp offers very little other entertainment. Yeah, let them be. Let them do their thing. We'll deal with whatever those consequences are later. Let's build another tent over here. Alright, day one. So people are falling ill. Yeah. People got a cold. Sir, a few of our people got a cold from sleeping on the ground. Oh yeah, we should provide them with some kind of accommodations. If only because this might impact our efficiency in the long run. You have 2 days of right shelter for people. Yeah, okay. We can do that. So, provide shelter for at least half your citizens. So we need 30. Yeah, we also need to build a medical post. 25 wood. Alright, docks are researched. So we need 25 wood for that. So we're collecting as much as we possibly can of that. But you know, we should be researching the sawmill. So let's do that. So how much time do we have here? 1 day. So we need 3 more houses. So we got 4 there. Alright. Let's build another house. How does it not line up? Oh yeah, I guess the top is bigger than the bottom. Alright, we'll go right there. Yep, always out of wood. Now, let's get the medical post. We could build it right here. We'll destroy some resources. Let's just put it right here for now. Alright. We have 15 workers. Wait, did we? Oh yeah, because the seam cores are all gone. That was why. Well then, yeah, let's take you off there and let's put more people on here. You know, we probably should have researched like a fishing wharf beforehand. Whatever. Yeah, so when this is done building, we'll have enough for that promise. Excellent. Alright, so we'll do the sawmill around the time that we're done collecting that stuff. Renard, hello! Welcome back, my friend. Good to see you. Yes, absolutely. Let's get fired once more.
Enough work for today.
So far, so good. I mean, we're only about 25 minutes into the game. Considering when we actually started it, we're probably about 10 minutes into the game, so we haven't been fired yet. So we're still okay. Alright, so let's research foragers' quarters. So we're absolutely going to need that. Ah, yes. And let's get people into the sick bay, because we have 2 sick. I'm sure that's happening because you use... because I use Fahrenheit. That's right, I do. That's right, I do. Fahrenheit for the last autumn. Celsius when it's freezing. Because at least 50 degrees Fahrenheit I have somewhat of a gauge for. Shelter promise fulfilled. There we go. But when it's negative crazy numbers, then I'll switch it over. But no, this time will be different. We learned from the last time. We are not going to lean in as much to the workers, so that we can keep efficiency up. All right, so I'm gonna want to put the public house here. So we will now pass the public house. Sign it into law, so let it be written, so let it be done. Let's see. All right. -40 is where Celsius and Fahrenheit converge. Ah, interesting. Good to know. Good to know. So when we get there here, we shall do that. All right, we do need to build the docks and the tech. We do need to. Yeah, we do need to start getting some raw food here. Oh yeah, why don't we take our first save of this run? Save over that last abomination. Alright, alright, alright. Oh. One of the homeless people fell ill. Yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. We got some rain. Ooh, what do we got here? Reality check. As the camp wakes up under dark rain clouds, the mood among our people turns gloomy. Nobody told us we'll be sent to the end of nowhere, they grumble. There is nothing for us to do here but work. Okay. And they are going to stay a while in this remote, cold, miserable place. If you don't keep their motivation up, the efficiency will suffer. So consider signing a law that will raise motivation. Sure. Yeah, why not? We can do that. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. The chapel. Yeah, but we can't do it right now. We have to wait 9 hours. So we'll do it eventually. Do it eventually. You like Sonic. Sonic what? Sonic, like Sonic the Hedgehog? Sonic the fast food chain? Which one specifically are you referring to? Alright. So let's get back to work, people. Get some.
Good morning, people. Time to get busy.
Yeah, that little blue fur. Yeah. Oh my god. It was one of my favorite games when I was a kid. Haven't really watched the movies, but now suddenly my son is really into Sonic, so I might be able to dive into the movie maybe. But yeah, love me some Sonic. Alright, let's get ourselves some basic docks. I'll do it right here. Why do you ask? Okay. So I do want to get a sawmill ready to go, although I suppose it's best so the public house, yeah, we want to build it in the middle here. Same with the chapel. I'm a huge fan of the Sonic the Hedgehog Archie comic, which was canceled in 2018 and started in 1992, I think. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog, though a Japanese game, was created in the United States, in New York. There was this. I used to get this video game like channel called. I don't even remember what it was called now, but they used to have this really cool series called Origins, where they would take a game and they would just do, you know, like a kind of documentary style show about it. Let's see. I want to build. Hold on, I'll finish that thought in 1 second. Yeah, the public house will go here, and the next tent will go right here. So yeah, really cool show, and it turns out the way they came up with Sonic was that the company, Sega, they needed to create a character to battle Mario, and so they had an in-house they had an in-house competition. Employees could come up with what their idea would for their character would be. One of the people working there decided to take a trip to New York to come up with their idea, came up with sketches, went to Central Park, and would ask people, hey, what do you think of this character? And that's the person that eventually came up with Sonic the Hedgehog. And the characters in those never reappeared since. And that's inside of those comics that reside my favorite character of all time. No joke. Oh, which character? Which character was that? So yeah, once we...
Shift's over. Stow your tools.
Alright, so now people will start building. So go build us stuff. Alright. So, for this, yeah, so we're going to do coal, wood, or steel. Honestly, I don't think we're going to do wood here. I think what we'll do, we'll start off with steel, though we have a lot of it. Well, but we're going to get sawmills, so let's start with a big old pile of steel. Nicole the HoloLinks. Oh, interesting. I don't know that. I don't know that one. I'll have to look that one up. Yeah, I gotta catch back up on all of my Sonic lore. Okay, so we got one more. We got that. That. Oh, well, we have a steel pile that we are collecting. Oh, we do need to gather the forger's quarters. We need 35 wood. Okay. So we can take, yeah, we don't necessarily need so much of these guys yet. So we'll take 10 off of there. All right, motivation rises and discontent goes down. So we need 2 more houses. So we might as well just, oops. Yeah, let's get that built. Let's get these houses built. Oh no, but we do, well, yeah, let's just get this built. There we go. Alright, so this will cover the rest of our people. So what is the next thing we're going to want? Yeah, we're probably going to want to get a head start on that. Although faster gathering might be nice. Yeah, faster gathering I think actually would be nice. And we do need 10 people here. Well, yeah, for now, we'll take people off of that. Oh, well, we need workers, so we might as well, yeah, put some engineers on there. Not 2018, it was 2017. Sega is making a mobile game like Pokemon trading card pocket called Sonic Blitz. Only the Philippines can play it for now. Testing and all. And I'm losing my mind because it was data mined and people found out her name in the code. I'm gonna die when I see her. It's been 8 years, my beloved. Oh, that is awesome. I'm happy for you, man. You'll finally be able to get your character back. Excellent, excellent. Oh, wait, so do we know when it's coming? It was data mined, but I guess it's just in testing for now. But hey, promising though that it's coming. I know the feeling of not being able to wait for that, because that's kind of how I feel about the new Victoria 3 DLC. It's finally coming in about 2 weeks. Alright. So we need to start collecting some food, so we're gonna wait to get 35 wood. Oh. Skeptic. You overhear 2 workers arguing over the reality of the global cooling. You really believe this end of the world rubbish? Me, I'm just here for the money. When we're done with this mad scheme, I can move my family out of St. Gillis. Well, then you're a fool, because you'll all die when the frost comes. He turns to you. Ain't it the truth, sir? Alright, so you can have discontent rise. Motivation will rise. Discontent and motivation. Yeah, let's not get more discontent. So the sign says, let's raise some motivation. So anyway, let's build Big Gen. Haha, yeah, let's build some Big Gen. Let's get that Big Gen energy. Alright, so we're not researching, but I want to get to 35 so we can start building some foraging. There we go. Alright. And then just start utilizing some space. Let's put it back here. There we go. Try your layout. Oh yeah. Well, I think too late now. I've already started the run. Maybe if, I'll say if, not when, but if we fail this one, then try 3. We'll do your layout. So let's see. Yeah, we got one person in treatment. How long is that going to take, buddy? About 17 hours. Excellent. Okay. So we're building that. So let's get some faster gathering so we can just generally have much better. Oh yeah, we need to get some workers. It doesn't mean a win, but it will look pretty. Hey, nothing wrong with looking pretty, something looking nice. Even in the apocalypse, things should look nice, right? Good. A steel pile is depleted, so we're getting closer. So now we have more workers. Telegraph station. Now that we have built the basic resource infrastructure, we can set about bringing more people and steam cores from England. To do this, we have to build the telegraph station. Got it. Got it, boss. Wood pile depleted. Alright, so okay, so it's time to build a sawmill. So let's oh yeah, I was gonna leave some space here. We'll do it. Yeah, we'll get some trees. Well, damn. Yeah, I wanted to leave myself some room. I don't want to do it here necessarily. I suppose. Yeah, well, oh yeah, we can just start it like back here. Yeah, let's do that. And then eventually it'll be gone. There we go. Sounds good for now. Okay, and then I do want to eventually... So we're bringing in steel. Ooh. But we got no steel pile yet. Well, we'll get there eventually. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Oh. Why are we not putting a road over there? That would be nice. So we need 15 workers, 20 wood.
The shift's over. Time to grab a bite.
Time to grab a bite. Yeah, we're gonna need... Oh, okay. Okay, so we have another night. So we're getting a little low on food. Not to fret, not to fret. Oh, there we go. Let's get some people now working there. Get some of these trees cleared out of here. Excellent work. Excellent work, everybody. Ooh. Okay, so motivation went down. Maybe not so excellent.
Get up, people. There's work to be done.
Okay, so now we can do that, but let's see what this person wants. Indignant engineer. An engineer complains to you, sir, it seems I've been mistakenly lodged in a tent full of workers. Now, you see, I don't have anything against workers, but they're quite loud and, well, they sort of smell. Could you make sure that I get moved to an engineer's tent? Yeah, I'll take a little bit of discontent. I don't want motivation to go down. Oh, look at that. And we barely got any. Alright. Oh, so now, okay, so now we need the 15 workers. For now, take you off of there. so go find those guys. The reindeer tracks. There we go. I was wondering why it was spinning. Which difficulty? Oh, you know, it must be normal. I didn't look again. I forgot about the difficulty settings. It didn't ask. And I didn't change the settings, so I'm imagining... Here, let's find out. I'm going to save this. We're not starting over, but I just want to take a look at what... Alright, so let's go back to the main menu. Let me select it. Medium. Yeah, we're on medium. So that's fine by me. For now. If we can finish medium, then maybe we'll do a follow-up on hard someday. Okay. Which means we failed on medium last time. Whoops. So let's speed this up. Wait. Didn't I, oh wait, what just happened? We're much further back, didn't I? Ooh. Oh, I just, wonderful. I just saved over, the offline game I was doing. Oh, well. Okay, we gotta build a telegraph station. We only have a certain amount of time left. So let's build it, so they will come. We'll do it. Yeah, we're gonna lose some good space there, but we'll do it here, because I also don't want that big thing in my way. Or right here. There we go. Perfect. There we go, stockpile's done. Wait, what? Foragers camp. Oh yeah, okay. So we'll have a foragers camp when these guys reach there. How long is it going to take them? Oh, there, yeah, 8 hours. Okay. Collecting that. The line is open. Good work on setting up the construction camp. The construction camp. Now that we have a line of communication, use it to request resources. We will provide what we can. But be aware that your camp is not the only project we supply. There are 2 other construction sites in your area. Together, these 3 generators will secure shelter for inhabitants of Liverpool, should the worst happen. Their fate is in your hands. Do not let them down. Okay, so now we can order stuff. Well, we're not necessarily out of workers yet.
Folks, enough enough work for today.
Oh, but we should be researching. Let's do the profiles manufacture, because we're going to need that. I don't want to get behind on work again, like we did last time. We can also now... Let's see, so remind me again, the bathhouse will give us a motivation. And it will bring down the ill. But it will take coal. We could do the chapel, which won't take anything. Which will raise their motivation. Yeah, let's do that.
Attention, regulations change.
Alright. No need to click the name administration when going to the laws. Just click on the central image. Ah, good to know. Ah, look at that. Thank you. Thank you for that help. Always good to know. We'll do that for now. So now, the chapel. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Perfection. Oh, well, not necessarily. We're just missing that last one. Oh well. You guys are out of luck. Yeah, I don't know why I thought the public house had a proximity. Right? It doesn't. Oh, turn the chapel sideways. Which button is it? Which button turns it sideways? Alright, let me look. Oh wait, I remember. It's the center mouse button. It's the center mouse button, right? Yeah, there we go. Ah, well that will take up less space, yeah. See, I would like it if I could, like... Yeah, I should have put some houses here and then put this here. Because... the public house... Yeah, it doesn't... that was so stupid. Okay, let's get rid of this. We'll rebuild it somewhere else. I shouldn't have put it there. Now, let's pause for a second. Yeah, we'll put that there. And then the chapel will go right here. Excellent. And then the public house, since it doesn't, it can be anywhere. Maybe... 20 wood. Yeah, we're out of wood. Okay. So we'll rebuild it somewhere. I think you misremembered the proximity radius of the bathhouse. But yeah, I think you're right. I think that's what I was misremembering. Although I forgot about, yeah, the bathhouse. Maybe I'll end up moving this house somewhere. Oh, okay. Well, let's see here. A partially eaten reindeer carcass lies in a circle of trampled, blood-stained earth. The tracks lead further. Let's go to the hunting grounds. Build it. Oh, and request more people. Oh, yeah. Okay, we gotta request more people. Yeah, just give us, like, max workers here. Right. How many idle... Oh, well, we don't have any more. We do have 5 that we can move off of something else. But... Oh, thanks. Thanks for interrupting me. Oh, there we go. That's a perfect split right there. Alright. And now we just need to get these guys somewhere. Perfect. Although the bathhouse would be nice. Well, we can't pass a law right now anyway. But I have a feeling I might end up wanting to build the bathhouse in here if it fits. The other thing is this road. You don't necessarily need... Oh, well, yeah, no, now I do. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's move it along. Moving right along. All right. Excellence. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So I think we're off to a decent start here. Yeah, that's right. So we have 5 engineers here. Too bad I don't have any children I can send to that cookhouse. But I do have idle hands. Where am I not? I mean, I gotta have something to do, right? I guess I could always just send them for now, send them to this thing. Can always collect more coal.
Good morning, people. Time to get busy.
Oh, you know, I could always build a second one of these guys. Put it right next to it. That's not a bad idea. Get research moving a little quicker. Although eventually I am going to need those engineers. I can always order more engineers. Let's see. What am I... Is there anything else that I can build? I could also... Actually, another medical post. I would need that more. Actually... Another sawmill. That's right. I wanted to build one right here to clear out all this space. So why don't we do that? So we can always use more wood. All right. So we can take a quick pause here. We're at about an hour, so I'm just going to do a quick bathroom break, get some more water. So just a quick 60-second break, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. And moving right along. Let's do this. You know what? Let's take some workers off so we can get this built. And then just put them on there. Ah, nice. Okay. Watering place. The the gentle banks of this swiftly flowing stream form a convenient watering place. We could set up camp here for some time to hunt animals coming for winter. Yes, let's do that. Set up camp. Generator shaft structure. Now that you have the basic infrastructure, it's time to start with the construction of the generator. Build a profiles manufacturer, then produce 8 structural profiles. That will allow you to set up the shaft structure. All right. I suppose I could have bought myself some time by waiting for the profiles manufacturer to be done researching. Probably should have done that. But, you know. And now the outpost team should leave to continue. Well, I need them to bring me food because they're my only source of food right now. I have no food. Actually, yeah, I should get like a fishery going. Let's see. Oh, here we go. It's only once a day, isn't it? Well, they're out right now, so they're bringing food back right now. All right, we got the profiles manufacturer. So let's get that built. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. So we need the 8 structural profiles. So we need to build this first. So let's build that here. We have the road there. Or we can do it here, since we already have these 2 roads. So build that up. In 9 hours, we're going to have more workers. Do the bathhouse. Let's see. Or radical treatment. 30% of the gravely ill treated medicals will be left as amputees. We'll come back to that. Yeah, let's get the bathhouse now. Might as well build that.
New rules are in place.
Okay. So we're going to need more wood for that. So when these workers get here, we'll put them on this sawmill. Because when these workers are done building this, I want them to start doing that. Oh, yeah. And what? Alright. So the drawing boards... Oh, we need 50 wood. Okay.
Shift's over. Stow your tools.
Alright. And I need... What do we need for this? 25 wood. Okay, well, we'll wait. Because I want to do that research first. Alright. I suppose, yeah, we should build another one of these foragers' quarters, right? Because then we could send more foragers out there and explore. Oops. Oh yeah, there can only be one. Upgraded docks. Yeah, well, there's nothing we can build for it right now. We gotta wait. Ah, transport has arrived. Okay. So we need another house built. So we will... No, let's start researching first. I have 5 of them are engineers. Yeah, I'd rather have this fully staffed. Okay, so now we can do this. So let's upgrade it. Give us one more. There we go. So let's build one more tent. And then we need 25 wood for that. I think next what we'll do is we'll research a fishing harbor so we can get another source of food going. But yeah, let's build one of those because we need to get 8 of them built. Let's stay ahead of schedule. So let's queue another one. Alright. Boudoir photography. Sir, supply ships bring post for the crew from time to time. For security reasons, all letters are opened and read, but we may sometimes ask you for instructions. In this case, one of our people received a passionate letter from a lady friend, together with a highly suggestive photograph. Are we to allow this shameless debauchery? Leave the picture. Why would we do such a thing? so we don't have a lot of people in there. Oh, the stream has officially started. We got the bot. Hello, bot. Oh. Where is it here? There we go. Goodbye, bot. Okay. So, oh. Let's do 2 more. So what do we got? We got 2 of them. We're building 2 more. That's 4. Yeah, keep everything coming. Keep the wood coming. Back in the generator you go. That's right. Oh. What do we got here? Safety concerns. Sir, a few of our people fell ill from breathing strange fumes wafting from the shaft. It could have been worse. One of them passed out and fell from a scaffold. We can't ignore health hazards any longer. From now on, the safety level of every workplace at the construction site will be monitored. If it's low, people working there will get sick. If it's very low, they might get injured or die. Pass a law improving safety. Motivation will fall slightly. Yeah, we'll pass the safety law eventually. What I want right now is the fishing harbor so that we can get more food, because we do actually have a food problem right now. Oh, well, actually, I guess we don't, but I would like to have more food. 1 sick. Okay.
Shift's over. Time to grab a bite.
Yeah, we're just that unhealthy. Although we could pass something. So safety procedures. People will work slower but safer. Using safety procedures, we should workplace when motivation will rise slightly. Enforcing safety procedures will... I guess I should have just... I don't know what I was thinking. I should have clicked on the thing. I would have gotten more motivation. Enforcing safety procedures will compel people to work with less haste and greater care. This will temporarily improve safety in the workplace at the cost of efficiency. Yeah, we'll do it. We don't have to activate it.
New rules in effect.
We can do it here because we're not getting enough wood right now anyway, so we can afford them working a little bit slower. And we're 4 days ahead of schedule, so you know, we'll see. Alright, eat, people, eat. Alright, so we got 3 of those. We got 1 queued up to be built. That'll be 4th one. Oh, I forgot too. We got to build a bathhouse. I forgot about that. 40 wood. Yikes.
Come on, get moving. Time to work.
Sick absences. Good lordy lordy. We also need another medical post. Alright, let's build the bathhouse. if we build it here... Yeah, what I should have done is put the chapel here, then put the bathhouse here. So let's do that. Destroy those things. We can build another tent right here. In the meantime, let's build another one of these guys. Two of them, actually. Releasing tensions. Sir, two of our people got into a fist fight, apparently over the lewd picture that came by mail earlier. Nothing too serious, although one of them got a sprained wrist. The original recipient of the picture is clamoring to get it back, while the other man insists that he won it fair and square in a game of whist. As it is difficult to tell where the truth lies, people seem to expect you to settle it. Punish them both. Confiscate the picture. Discontent will rise. Motivation will fall slightly. Punish them both. Oh, Mr. Spudworth. Howdy, howdy, my friend. Thanks for joining in. Thank you, thank you. We've started a new campaign in the Last Autumn here. And so you've joined us for the first episode here. We're still fairly early on in it, so good to have you in. Hope all is well with you. Everybody else on stream, Sneaky Spudworth is excellent streamer to follow along with. Always has some fun games, especially that last one you had. I forget the name of it, but it was a great a game for like a stream that everybody gets to join in on. I had a lot of fun with that. Okay, so we can build the fishing. We do want to make sure we're holding on to some materials though, because we quickly got to rebuild some stuff. But what does this need? 40 wood, 10 steel. We'll hold off on it for now. I think actually we can wait. Nothing in range, so let's take that down. But we want to make sure we're continuing to get stuff, so we will now just start moving sawmills out. Yeah, there we go. Let's build it right here. Okay. Nice. Yeah, things are going well. King of the Castle, that's what it was. King of the Castle. Yeah, that one was a lot of fun. Didn't know about that game till I saw it on your stream. So thank you for that. Alright. Alright, let's be making more of these guys. Alright, start taking this stuff down. Because we gotta get that bathhouse done. Alright, yep, so we'll put max people on that. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna put the chapel right there, and then we'll build... Yes, the bathhouse right here. Perfection. Perfect, if I don't say so myself, and I do. Yeah, it's a great community game for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. And then we'll queue up one more of these guys. Oh, yeah, so this will finish us off there. Perfect. And we are still 2 days ahead of schedule. I think what we'll do too is once we're done with these, we'll take the workers off here and start building the shaft structure. We should probably get more people at this point. Yeah, but we don't really need more though. Steam cores, cost of 20. Bathhouse established. Thank you very much. Yeah, why don't we just take 20 more people and get us another steam core. Excellent. Let's do that. Okay. Excellent. Everything is going according to plan. Famous last words in Frostpunk. Don't ever feel comfortable in this game. We can speed this up a little bit though. We can, oh yeah, we can research too. But we don't actually have a lot of resources. But what should we be doing next? Oh, probably this ventilation shaft. What will we need for it? 20 wood. Yeah, let's make sure we get that ventilation shaft set up bright and early. Alright, so you guys finish making that. Nice. So now we can start making the shaft structure. So let's take workers off that. Let's put them on here. So we'll do that to lower stuff, to lower stiff. You know, we can also now build our second medical post. Because we have the 5 engineers to work there, so we might as well get it set up. We can pass another law. Yeah, you know... Okay, so... No risk of disease from unburied bodies. Each burial will decrease motivation. We'll have to build a cemetery and motivation will fall. No risk of disease from preparing bodies for transport costs wood. And you'll have to build a morgue. I don't want to waste wood on it. But motivation will fall. But maybe it is worth it. I want to keep motivation as high as I can because I'm gonna not lean into as much workers' laws. So yeah, we can do this. Let's do it.
Listen, everybody. New regulations.
Now, what does it take to build the morgue? Oh, 10 wood. Okay. Let's put it like all the way out in the distance. Suppose... Oh yeah, no, I want to build another thing there. Yeah, we'll put it out here. Alright, there we go. So this is the only input of coal we have going. When do we get in these workers? In 11 hours. Let's take a look at our economy here in coal. So yeah, we're just keeping above water on that. So I don't want to take people off of that. Hot bath. Sir, an engineer came forward complaining that some people use the bathhouse for sex? Animals. With the noises they make, it is impossible to relax. Will you put an end to this depravity? We need a place for this. I suppose we could do that. 3 days to pass House of Pleasure. We did just pass a law, but I think we have enough time for it. Yeah, let's do it. We might as well. Oh yeah, we don't have a public house. Huh. I almost forgot about that. Where do we want to put it? So I do want to build another workshop. And so then we'll put the public house right next to it. Look at that. Perfect fit. Okay, I suppose we could take some people off this. So we've got half the workers going, about 3 days ahead of schedule. Oh, that means we now have... Weren't we researching... Oh, no, we never started researching this. That's right, because we didn't have the resources for it. Oh, well, let's start doing it now. Alright, we do have quite a bit of building to do.
Shift's over. Stow your tools.
Shifts over. Stole your tools. Oh, we got our morgue. Good thing I don't have to employ anybody here. Transport has arrived. Excellent. Let's just load it up. Oh, and we do need some more tents now. So let's build it. Yeah, let's put one over here and one right there, and we'll set up the road. There we go. Alright, so that'll cover homeless people. Oh yeah, we do need to employ people there. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, just send us 15 more people. We need more peeps. I feel like every game I play, I'm always thinking, oh, the most important resource is people. Yeah, let's employ them here for now. So we don't actually need anybody in there. When we start accumulating more sick people, we'll put them there. I always love this little thing here. When you create two workshops next to each other, a little bridge you get there. It's the only reason why I put that there like that. Alright.
Rise and shine. We've got work to do.
Oh yeah, so now that we took people off there, how are we on coal? Okay, so we are losing a little bit. So maybe we can put some people over there when the time comes. 3 days ahead of schedule, so not bad. Oh yeah, we do need to pass House of Pleasure, so we might as well do that now. Our hard-working people deserve all the relief that we can provide, and some of them yearn for the pleasures of the flesh. Prostitutes can be employed in the public house to increase motivation. Oh, jeez.
In place.
We hunted animals here until they stopped coming to the watering place. Alright, we'll go to the nesting place. Alright. Doing good. Doing good. Oh, what's this? Storage limit reached. Yeah. So maybe, what else would we need? Maybe we just have them bring coal now, and we can take people off of that coal gathering. Because we have quite a bit of steel. Yeah, 299. Alright, let's do that. So switching to another resource will stop unloading for some time. Are you sure? Yes. Suspicious minds. Sir, we noticed that one of the engineers is sending very long letters to Aunt Bertha almost every day. They regard family and religious matters and seem innocuous, but the German-sounding name of this aunt raised our suspicions. We found out that by rearranging certain letters, we can form sentences such as shaft rotor or iron coupler. We also found flu rhino and cacklegran, but this might be code. What should we do about this engineer? Intercept all these letters. We have a mole in the midst. Okay, so we do need somebody at the pleasure house. But we have some workers coming. Oh yeah, and we can take the 5 workers off of here for now. And let's put them on here. Alright. Toxic gases. Oh yeah. Sir, we have a situation. We've detected dangerous concentration of toxic gases across the whole construction site. Breathing them will make people sick, but we'll keep them working. We have no choice. The gases are venting from the depths of the source, and their toxicity level changes constantly. We will monitor it and warn you about any changes 24 hours in advance. Yeah, we need to build that ventilation shaft. So let's do that. Oh, look at that. Got full rations. Now we do need... Wait, what? Oh no, just 4 being treated. Okay, yeah, no, we're good there. Huh, look at this. Everything looks fine here. Nothing to see here.
Folks, enough work for today.
Okay. Yeah, installing lightweight protective structures across the workplace will temporarily reduce the number of injuries caused by falls and blunt trauma. Yeah, let's do this. Let's research that, because we're gonna need that. We are gonna need it. Alright, so how far along are we here? 31%? Well, at least it says we're 3 days ahead of schedule. This inaccessible rock is a nesting place for numerous birds. The ground around it is covered with fish remains. Bald Hill, lake full of fish. Yeah, let's take that. So yeah, so now we do need that second one opened. So let's take engineers off that and go on here and start treating people. Oof, you know what? It is time to turn some air on in this room. Oop. Where's the brake for my chair? There it is. All right. All right. Oh, good. We got some more workers here. So, well, let's get this hired up. We've got 20 more workers. Ooh, we don't have a lot of steel left. You know, that was a mistake to change this, actually. Yeah, that wasn't good. Why did I do that? We have no other source. Shouldn't have done that. Switching to a new resource. Yep. Actually, I should probably build another dock. Yeah, let's do that, because we're going to need to bring in, we're going to need to get more wood generally than we're getting right now. Although, actually, no, we are doing okay with wood. But you can always use more. Oh yes, let's put 5 workers here. Let's just keep 3 of those on hand. Here we go, yeah. Oh yeah, so now we're going to be using coal. So what are we at with this? Ooh, yeah. So yeah, let's get the second dock and have that bring in some coal. We gotta house more people. So just bring more people. Bring us the people. Alright, so let's put 1 here. And 1 there. Alright. 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 Alright, let's take a save. Just because we have it in a little bit. Let's save it to the proper save file. Oh, bad omen, this annoying one. This morning, the camp is strangely quiet. People pass the bad news in hushed voices. An owl is perched atop the scaffolding, despite it being broad daylight. They were superstitious even in the best of times, but here, in this remote, harsh place, they see it as a worse omen. Worse than a herd of black cats. The construction site workers refuse to return to work until the bloody bird refuse to return to work while the bloody bird sits there. They also say that to shoo it away would bring even worse luck. What should we do? Shoo the damn thing away. I'm not messing around this time. I indulged you guys last time and we fell behind. So in this version of the multiverse, screw your bird. So we're done with that research. Allows us to introduce workplace improvements that will raise the efficiency of all sawmills. That's not so bad. Thanks to improved tools and methods, people employed in the medical post will heal the sick 10% faster. I think I might go for this. Because all this ventilation stuff is going to create a lot of sick people. Oh, or an additional team of foragers. No, let's do the medical post upgrade for now. Alright, the lake is teeming with fish. Dozens of birds hunt them, swooping and diving in the water. There's plenty of fish in this lake. We could stay here for a few days and catch them. Yeah, set up camp. Perfect. Bring us more food. Alright, there we go. All good, all good. Oops. There we go. Sorry. Moving things around on my screen here. Excellent. Okay. All good now. Alright, let's speed this up. Wow. Wow, are all the beds taken? No. No, they're not. We can pass a law. After finishing their shift, workers will spend some time cleaning and maintaining their equipment to keep it in safe operating condition. Accident risk will be reduced. Discontent will rise permanently. And let's do it.
New company rules are
Ooh,
in
that was
place.
actually quite a bit. Alright. But it's fine by me. We'll keep things a little safer. Ah, yes. Okay. So when these guys get here, we're going to employ you here, and you're going to get coal. I don't suppose we could get a gathering post that would accommodate both. Probably not. But we do need to put people on there. Oh, you know, well, we could take people off of this thing for right now. Have them work here to bring us coal, and then for now, we'll put 5 people on here to gather that, and then when we get the other people, we can finish it off. Excellent, excellent. Alright, we need 6 structural profiles. How many do we have? Not enough.
Good morning, people. Time to get busy.
Oh boy. Workers trapped. Sir, an explosion in the generator's foundations caused a tunnel collapse, trapping several workers. Unfortunately, we can't send a rescue team since we don't have one. Due to low priority given to the workplace safety in the shaft, the crews working there lack adequate training. Yeah, I don't want to do this. We're gonna keep working. Sorry, people. Oof. Why did you do this, boss? We won't forget this. Sorry, people. We must finish the job. It's what they would want us to have done. Right? Right. Okay. Alright, so now we have more people. And then there we go. Why are they not building anything? Like, it doesn't seem like... Wait, is this building... This building's working. Construction site strike. Sir, people at the construction site stopped work. A worker climbs an overturned wheelbarrow and shouts to his fellows. Our friends were buried alive and suffered for hours, waiting for help that never came, because the boss man told us to carry on. Who of us will be sacrificed next to meet the deadline? Alright, what do you guys want? Workers are angry and refuse to work. They shout about exploitation, terrible working conditions, and deadly dangers they face daily. What will you promise them? Yeah, how about extra rations? Workers reject your offer. After a short but heated discussion, strikers forcibly reject your proposal. Save such scraps for your lapdogs. You fat bloodsucker. Oh, now you're getting spicy. When emotions subside, workers' representatives approaches you with a proposition. These are our demands. Meet them and we're off to work. Otherwise, the strike will continue. Yeah, let's pass comfortable quarters. Who should we lean on? The first strike is over, but it won't be the last. We need to address the labor issues if we are to finish the generator on schedule. Workers would like to be given a voice and be involved in decisions, while engineers promise you results if you rely on their proven expertise. Will you empower the workers and establish the labor union, or strengthen the engineers and build the factory inspectorate? Man, I always want to do the the unions. But we did that last time. It didn't serve us very well. Although, I could do it a little better. Yeah, we'll do the workers again.
Listen, everybody. New regulations.
Alright. Yeah, look at that. Lower discontent quite a bit. Alright, so... we need to build a labor union. Yeah, so maybe we can start building out over here. What are we researching? Oh yeah, the medical post upgrade. Alright. Yeah, why isn't this... do we need more workers in order for it to work? I suppose we need more people. Man, I need more workers. Yeah, bring us more people. Ooh, gonna finish in 6 hours. Excellent.
Work's over for the day. Time to rest.
Alright, labor union built. Alright. What can we research now? So resource depots will be able to store 50% more resources. That's not so bad. Docks will be 10% more efficient. Allows us to build reloading stations which gather resources piling up at the docks. Yeah. Let's do that. Alright, so we need like 3 more houses. Although, let's hold on because we gotta pass something. Alright. Going straight from the church to the bathhouse. Although we are low on coal here. Let's see, how are we doing? Yeah, that ventilation plant takes a lot of coal. Yeah, we can't really take that much from elsewhere.
Get up, workers. Report for duty.
All right. Let's speed it up. Milestone achieved. Build the foundations. Before laying the foundations, which will support the massive bulk of the generator, you have to send your workers deep below the ground level and install the powerful tower pumps here. Okie dokie. One man, one vote. Sir, the labor union you agreed to needs representatives, but workers, if left to their own devices, will probably choose subversive activists to represent them. How shall we proceed? Yeah, let's... well... let them choose. Alright. Oh, we need to build a machine shop. The tower pumps. Pressure valves. Alright. Abandoned site. Congratulations on completing your first milestone on schedule. Meanwhile, after funding cuts and a catastrophic accident at Site 107, the project was scrapped and remaining workers scheduled for evacuation. If you can spare the men, order foragers to search these coordinates and recover whatever materials you can. We will have far from enough generators to evacuate everyone should the unthinkable happen. Your task is now even more important. All right then. Oh, good. Okay, so we got more people. So we have that. So that's good. And we got the reloading station, so let's see if we can do that. Yeah, I want it here for the coal. Good. Oh, okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's build another sawmill. Oh, look at that. Excellent. Okay, we can get rid of that one.
Shift's over. Enjoy your free time.
Let's put another sawmill. Right here. All right. All right. I think we're at our stopping point for today. So we made some good progress on this new first episode. We're ahead of schedule, and we're staying that way for now, so that's good. So yeah, we got some good things going. So we will be continuing this again next week on Tuesday. Same time, same place. The next time I'm going to be on will be tomorrow night. We'll be doing some more Victoria 3. So hopefully I will see you there. As always, if you enjoyed the stream, consider giving me a follow on Twitch or a subscribe on YouTube so that you can get alerted to the next time I'm on. Otherwise, thanks for watching. And I will see you next time. And as always, be awesome. Have a good one.